The party season is now officially upon us, and we all know what that means.
Yes, that means late nights, sometimes the hangovers, and a lot of times the unwanted extra pounds.
That's me, late night binging. So today we are going to meet with fitness and wellness experts to get their opinion on how to keep fit during the holidays.
And of course, we cannot do without our staple style inspiration and engaging conversations.
From living spaces to living life beyond its confines.
This is your ultimate guide to modern living.
Model, TV host, VJ. Before motherhood, this was Amanda Griffin Jacob's persona. But marriage and 3 kids later, Amanda's life has taken an interesting, sometimes challenging, but altogether beautiful twist. I feel like the modern woman always feels like they have to do everything, right? We need to be a mom, we need to be working, we need to look beautiful, we need to be fit. So here's a mom today that we're gonna meet, and she is very familiar to the TV screen. We all know her, model, host, VJ, Amanda Griffin Jacob. And she's here gonna tell us about how she was once doing it all and kind of took a step back, and that's okay, right?
It is okay.
It is okay.
That's what we want to get out there,
Yeah,
right?
it is okay. So Amanda, tell us first a little bit of what you were doing before. Well, you're now in Singapore,
Yes.
and a couple of years ago you were super busy, right?
Yeah. I've always been one to, I would get bored easily, so I'd like have so many things on the burner. Even when I was single, I was doing a lot of entrepreneurial things besides modeling and TV hosting and VJing. So that's just been the way that I am.
And even when Amanda settled down, she continued to be on the go.
And I continued on when I had kids. And then, you know, at a certain point, I had the first kid and I was still going. And then the second one, I was still going. And
You push yourself,
Yeah.
right? You're like, I can do this.
yeah. So I had a TV show that I was producing and hosting.
And in 2011, she started her blog, which was then called Glamour Mamas. After that, more projects followed.
It was a lot. And then I did a book with Bianca
Yes.
in 2013, 4 months after I gave birth to my second child.
Crazy.
So, you know, that was just a recipe for a burnout, which I did have. I mean, at the end of 2013, with the TV show that I was producing and the book, I just was so exhausted mentally and physically and even emotionally. And I realized, oh my gosh, like I'm just burning the candle at both ends. When you're stressed, you don't have patience, you're not well rested, you know, and my health took a bit of a decline because, you know, I wasn't eating properly, I forgot to eat. And after 2013, I decided let's just slow it down. And then I got pregnant with my third baby.
Oh, you're a beautiful girl.
Yes, my girl. And then I just really sort of made a mental note, like, okay, now I have 3 kids. You know, they have to be my priority.
Around the same time, her blog also started taking a new direction. Now you have decided, just recently, you've changed the name of your blog, so it's now amandagriffin.jacob.com. And you have a specific reason for this.
When I started Glamour Mamas, this is exactly what I envisioned it to be, a massive support to new moms. I was a new mom at the time, and I really needed the support from other moms. So that's what we were doing. But that was 5 years ago. And then so I've been writing about mommy stuff like day in and day out for 5 years. And I just realized, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to abandon that side of my writing.
But it's a part of a whole, right?
Yes.
I think I find that a lot of moms also, in the beginning, you just throw yourself into
You're just
mommydom,
yes,
right?
You're fixated on being a mom and you don't really sort of maybe maintain that connection to who you once were, and you're just solely identified as a mom, which is great, especially as a new mom. But you get further and further along the mommyhood journey, and you realize, hey,
You want to be other things than
yes,
yourself.
what do
right?
I want to do, or what's going to make me happy, which makes me a better version of myself, which in turn makes me a better mom.
So, AmandaGriffinJacob.com is now catering to all women, right?
It caters to all women, and it focuses on things that I'm passionate about, which is health and fitness, the environment.
Apart from reconnecting with a part of her old self through writing, Amanda has also begun dedicating more time for herself and her husband.
It's been 7 years since David and I took a vacation together alone. So it was kind of funny because we hadn't been just one-on-one for years without someone interrupting us or distracting us from each other, and it was like a honeymoon almost.
This is something I really encourage, especially here in the Philippines where you have the support of the family. Just go out, even if it's just a weekend, the two of you to reconnect, right?
For Amanda, being a wife and a mother is a work in progress.
Sometimes I think, am I being too honest here? Because I'll write something and I'm like, wow, because not a lot of moms talk about the really challenging side of parenthood. So I thought, well, I'll just put it out there, and I do. I get such a great response, mostly in my inbox, from moms saying, thank you so much for writing this article, because it's really helped to know that I'm not alone.
But to Amanda, being a wife and a mother is about embracing imperfection.
They don't want to come out and say it in public, which I think is kind of it needs to be changed, because there's nothing wrong with imperfection
and not being able to just make mistakes, right?
Yes,
There's nothing wrong with that.
Or to go through challenges, I think there shouldn't be a stigma about it. No one has, in this Instagram sort of picture perfect world,
I know.
no one wants to come out and say, you know what, we're all human. It doesn't matter what we do for a living, or no one is perfect, believe me.
Thank you, Amanda. It was great. I think we learned a lot, and honestly, more power to you, because you've managed to take something that you're passionate about and help other people.
Thank you. I always appreciate hearing
Yeah,
that.
that's
so
a
thank
massive
you.
achievement. So in whatever field, right? So there you have it, guys. Like, don't be afraid to take something that you're passionate about, share it with other people, and also learn when you need to take a step back and resource yourself. So as you found, as Amanda does, and be inspired by her story.
Please visit AmandaGriffinJacob.com, and you'll find loads of things on there besides mommy stuff. I've also got a lot on traveling, health and wellness. I've got amazing recipes, not just for the kids, but for you as well. And what else? Just how to take care of yourself.
Make it round. New and shiny hammered.
That is amazing.